Welcome to Profit Insights, the podcast where we journey through the financial world with a calm and thoughtful approach. I'm Dusty, your host, and today we're diving into a day of market performance that's got everyone talking. On Monday, October 20th, 2025, the U.S. equity markets closed on a high note. The Dow Jones shot up by over 500 points, the S&P 500 climbed by 71 points, and the Nasdaq leaped more than 300 points. Smaller cap stocks were the real stars, with the Russell 2000 jumping a solid 2%. Technology shares, especially semiconductors, flaunted their strength as the Philadelphia Semiconductor Index hit a record high. What's driving this optimism? Stronger than expected earnings reports from tech biggies like Apple, Meta, Netflix, and Alphabet are leading the charge. Apple even hit a record high. There's a buzz around semiconductors. Fueled by the growing optimism in artificial intelligence applications. It's a tech renaissance, folks. Now, looking at the corporate earnings outlook, it seems analysts are quite optimistic. They're forecasting a 9.3% year-over-year earnings growth for S&P 500 companies. This week, we're expecting reports from Tesla, Netflix, and other giants like IBM and Intel. These reports could set the tone for stock prices as we head towards the end of the year. Switching gears to sector highlights, the financial sector rebounded dramatically after a recent sell-off in regional banks. Boeing shares took flight, jumping 1.8% thanks to new production approvals, while Weight Watchers soared with news of a new partnership with Amazon. On the monetary policy front, all eyes are on the Federal Reserve. Analysts expect the Fed might halt its quantitative tightening program soon due to turbulence in short-term money markets. Rising repo borrowing costs have caught attention, potentially pausing the balance sheet runoff. Let's not forget the 20-day-long government shutdown that's disrupted economic data flow, making the delay in the September Consumer Price Index release all the more crucial. With inflation concerns looming, Friday's CPI data will be closely watched as the Fed assesses market signals ahead of their policy meeting. Adding to the complexity are geopolitical and trade nuances. President Trump's latest tariff adjustments on countries like China and India could shake up things. By offering clarity on trade policy, especially related to agricultural purchases, this move might bring some relief to investors. On a lighter note, market breadth on Monday was overwhelmingly positive. Advancing issues outpaced decliners significantly on the NYSE and the Nasdaq, suggesting robust participation, albeit with some profit-taking pressure. As we look ahead, keep an eye on the earnings from Tesla and Netflix, and that all-important CPI print coming up on October 24th. These events, coupled with ongoing trade negotiations, will undoubtedly influence market sentiment. That's all for today's episode of Profit Insights. Remember, the market's a dynamic place, filled with opportunities and challenges. We'll keep you informed every step of the way. Until next time, I'm Dusty. And as I always say, when the dust settles, only the truth remains.